It's your girl T here, back with the Tuesday/Wednesday vidya. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, I've always lived in my 4D. We've always lived in our 4D. We're tea timers. So what happens in our 4D creates, our 3D is just an illusion. I wanted to save you a couple minutes today of going through various videos and watching different channels on manifestation. I have done the work. I've watched a bazillion videos. I've studied and researched manifestation and brain activity and all those different things. And what the key point of what everybody is trying to tell you is how to get yourself out of being trapped in this matrix or 3D, the illusion of reality, and get yourself into your imagination and be able to create what you want to see in your 3D using the different tips and techniques that have worked along their specific journeys. There's no clear cut way around it, folks. The only way to manifest what it is you want in the 3D is to live in the 4D and to let that be predominant over what you're seeing in front of you. The identity that you've created in your 3D world has been based on how you were raised, what you grew up around, what you saw around yourself, what proved to be true. When you did something repetitively, it proved true to you. Like if you go to the same job every day, when you wake up in the morning, you're pretty certain that that job's still going to be there and you're going to do the same actions you did the day before. It's the same thing with manifesting. We have to be consistent in our efforts with manifesting. Whatever technique we choose, when we wake up in the morning, see the 3D is real. I'm so glad that I get to wake up today and make a tea time video, and my channel's over 1 million subscribers. Even though I don't have 1 million subscribers right now, that's what I see when I wake up in the morning. When you look over in your bed, I'm so glad that I get to wake up beside you, hun. I love you. I'm so grateful that you're here, even if your bed's empty. When you're making your coffee, when you're doing your routine. Today's going to be full of miracles and manifestations. I'm living in my 4D reality. My 3D has to just catch up. It's catching up every single day. See things the way you want them to be as opposed to what's in front of you. This is all good and dandy until things get hairy. Like when something comes up in your 3D and it triggers you and it irritates you and it puts you in a bad mood. The key is to learn how to self-soothe, how to dissolve those feelings, how to really relax and not get rid of those feelings, but to absorb those feelings and see where they're coming from and why they're coming up, and then self-soothe and get back to it. That's okay. I had a reaction. My 3D is just filtering out. We're taking out the garbage and go back into your 4D and do your affirmations and do your techniques. The more consistent you can stay in your 3D reality, obviously the quicker that your manifestations are going to push out. And when you're watching different videos, the other thing that might not be conducive to what you're manifesting is if you see a strew of comments underneath the videos, I got my man in 24 hours, the money showed up in my bank account the next day. That's off-putting to somebody that's still working on that manifestation. Because I know when I was manifesting various things in my 3D reality, when I would see other people get their manifestations quick, it would make me question myself, like, what am I doing wrong? How come I'm not getting in 24 hours? Da-da-da-da-da-da. But we forget there's various reasons why people get certain things quicker than us. Definitely due to their belief system, what their area of strengths are. Maybe they slay in love. They've never had an issue in love, so getting their SP is a piece of cake because they have a self-concept that they get whoever they want. They always come back to them and love's easy for them. Let's go over to money for them. Maybe money's a struggle for them. They've had a hard upbringing. They weren't used to having money. And so when money comes in, it goes right out. So they have to work on that belief. Whereas for you, it's the opposite. SP, love, is a little challenging for you because the examples you saw growing up gave you a different script about love, but money's easy for you. You have a bomb job or you have a bomb business that you run and money comes in as quickly as it goes out. But you're easy with money. We all have areas that we're stronger in than others, and that's not to say it's a downfall or it's an upsell. It's just to say we can all have everything we want. We just have to strengthen the areas that aren't as strong as others. That's it. We got to live in the 4D and let it push out into the 3D. Like when we were children, you couldn't tell us that we weren't going to be anything that we wanted to be. The world was our oyster. If we wanted to be a mermaid, we were going to be a mermaid. If we wanted to be a firefighter, we were going to be a firefighter. We didn't care what the prerequisites in school were or how hard it is to get to that end goal. We just knew this is where we're going and we're going to get there, and we don't care how it happens. It's happening. That's the same attitude we have to filtrate when we are manifesting our dream reality. We don't know how we're going to get there, but it's happening. We're living in it right now. So if we're already living in something, it can't be crushed. It has to push out because we're already in it. Our subconscious's job is to catch up to what we're predominantly living in. So if our subconscious sees all day when a negative thought pops up, we're pushing it away and we're like, that's not our reality. This is our reality. It has to catch up and show it to us in our 3D. The goal here is to live in the reality you want, and you will see the reality you want in front of you. It's fun. Living in the imagination is fun. Some people might call it delusional. I call it smart, because we are living in our reality that we want to be in, as opposed to being a drone and going into a reality where we're counting down the days until it's all over for us. That's what a lot of the world is doing. I hate my job. I hate my life. Complaining, victim, living in a world they don't like. We're being proactive. We're changing everything that we don't like, and we're picking and choosing what we do like and bringing it into our reality. So gold star to all of us, because we're working on our dreams and goals, and they are showing up every single day for us. If y'all have questions about this, you know what to do. Ask them below. I love you, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Wednesday. Bye.